Hello everyone, and welcome to our Assassin's Creed Origins Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with the Scarab's Lies.
Master Tahaka, my name is Bayek from Siwa.
I am indeed Tahaka, Grand Planner of Sais and Steward of Latopolis.
I met your family. Your wife sent me here. She said you might know about the one called the Scarab.
This is not the place to speak, for who knows who may overhear our words. Come inside and I will answer you.
Your son is very proud of your work. He misses you.
You'll be here soon. I dream of my son and his sons following in my steps. The world is made by great men dreaming big. What do you dream of, Bayek?
I do not have the luxury of dreams. Just finding the Scarab.
The Scarab preys upon the weak. He is no threat to me.
Are you not afraid of the Scarab, Tahaka? It seems after what he did to your father-in-law...
What happens to poor Gupa tears me. Whatever my life's work, whatsoever I did to bring that down upon him, I beg the gods forgive me.
Master Tahaka! They're attacking the ruins again!
Bayek, come fight with me.
Wind is picking up. Not good.
That keening is the voice of the Resetu. The desert dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids. Stay close to me! Do not let these curs surround you! I will not let you destroy my...
Alrighty, got some combat that we're going to be able to partake in now. Utilize some of our sword abilities, as well as continue to kind of level ourselves up a little bit as well. Looks like there's also quite a bit of loot here. We do have an archer all the way down here, but obviously he's not going to be surviving much longer. And let's actually rally back up with our friend and see how things are going.
The wind rises. And the sun hits. Let's keep my mouth closed.
These guys stand no chance. We are way too powerful. Look at us go. We're just slicing right through these guys like it's butter. Alright, so we're moving over to another objective. Looks like the sandstorm's still going on, so obviously I'm sure they still got a couple more raiding parties that we need to deal with. Oh yeah, we got a guy right here. Pull out our shield here, do a little bit of dodging. Ooh, that guy just got absolutely destroyed. That was one heck of a dodge that we did there. Alright, so looks like we're continuing to move up. Looks like we got a couple more units up here that are currently being attacked. You stand no chance. You ain't dodging, you ain't jumping out of those bushes to get me. Ain't gonna happen. There, now you're on the ground. Now you stand no chance. Get a couple of swipes on these guys. Ooh, we gotta be careful. That guy's got some double swords going on. Kind of akimboing those. Alright, so let's sneak up behind this guy. He doesn't really know what's going on. Obviously, we were able to kind of slash at his ankles a little bit there. Alright, so we're moving closer into the temple now. Maybe the sandstorm will be a little less, but it doesn't really appear to be the case. Ooh, kind of slicing his guts out just a little bit.
Die, you sons of dogs! Bayek, you fell upon them like Sovek's teeth! Bayek, ride with us. These desert dogs have crossed me for the last time. With your fierce iron, I know we can end their threat.
I understand your thirst for blood, Tahaka. But these bandits are not my concern. Tell me about the Scarab before you ride.
Is that not the badge of a Medjay that you wear? These reavers are a threat to the good and innocent people of Letopolis. Come with me, Bayek. And once we have returned these curs to the desert they so love, then I will tell you the story you want to hear.
All right. I will join your cause for today.
Alrighty, looks like we might be doing a little bit of mounted combat. This should be pretty exciting. Give us the opportunity to kind of show off our horseman skills, so to speak. But obviously we're going to have our camel, I'm guessing.
Come, Bayek. Take up your iron and join us. Brave, loyal servants of Letopolis! We will root these reavers out of their holes and spill their blood on the sand.
Alrighty, so we are actually mounting up on an actual horse this time, so we're not going to be calling over our camel.
This task you have put yourself to, it seems impossible.
Only the gods can know that for sure, Bayek. And if I do not reach for the stars, how will I know how close I can get? Letopolis was a wonder once, before the desert overtook it. I mean to show the world, to show the gods, that men can conquer anything if they put their minds to it. Perhaps you have been sent by the gods to help me realize my vision. A strong arm, a keen eye. We can restore this land to glory.
I have my own great work ahead of me.
We shall see if I cannot convince you.
Whoa.
Yalla, yalla.
Alrighty, so our current objective is to kill all the bandits inside. I'm actually really tempted to kind of switch over and see if we can do some reconnaissance, but it does look like we're going to be able to mask our entrance by simply using this taller grass. We may have a couple of guys right over to the left-hand side as well.
You heard about the wild we caught?
Die then! Bandits! Kill the bandits!
Going to be utilizing our bow here just a little bit. We'll set this guy ablaze. So as of the moment, they're not really familiar that we're in here just yet. However, it looks like our guys are currently moving up in formation. It does appear that they are actually going topside. I'm actually going to go check over this corridor on the left-hand side because it does appear that one of our guys is currently preoccupied. Alright, so let's actually work our way topside. It looks like the rest of our guys have
Sounds like a few bandits
found their
are
way
still
over
on
here.
top.
As you guys can see, everybody's kind of running around at the moment, kind of working, it looks like, on maybe one guy, but he has kind of a higher level, so I understand why they're kind of struggling. Now, as of the moment, we're currently following our main guy at the moment. Kind of seeing where he's going to lead us. Looks like we are going back inside. There was quite a bit of treasure in here, so I'm sure he probably wants to investigate that just a little bit more before we kind of move on to maybe our next objective.
My thanks to you, Bayek. Before you arrived, I thought my dream was doomed to die. You gave me the strength to hunt down these Reavers.
Who are they?
Blood-fevered followers of Sekhmet, the Lady of Slaughter. They wish nothing more than chaos and ruin.
Are they connected to the Scarab?
No, they think themselves lions, but they are no more than carrion eaters. And now they will feed the scavengers. I will bring this priest back to the city. Meet me at my house. We will dine, and I will tell you what you need to know.
May God bless you and protect us, saving you, Master Dark.
How did you end up here?
I was kidnapped by these blood.
Alrighty, so we actually need to traverse about another 400 meters all the way back, so of course I'm gonna exit the same way that we actually walked in. That was a pretty stealthy mission that we had undergone there. I thought that was pretty interesting how we kind of utilized the taller grass to kind of mask our entrance to the actual compound, so definitely a very unique way to approach things. I felt like our friendlies were pretty good for the most part. Obviously, they were a little overzealous at times, but at the end of the day, I'd rather them be too eager to jump into combat than to be too passive and not want to move at all. Now, of course, we're actually going to be heading all the way back to the home. I'm sure we'll be rallying up with the rest of our units, and everybody should probably be pretty excited. I felt like we were all very successful in our mission there. Maybe we'll have some drinks, throw around some beautiful food. You never know. The night is young. Sure, great things are in store.
Bayek, did you see the sandstorm?
I'm glad you made it safely, Maharet.
Yes, the gods blessed our passage.
We saw vultures and a hyena and so much sand.
Enough sand to fill a lifetime. That is why we need so many to help us with our great work.
And what do you promise them, Tahaka?
A parcel of land with a house to call their own. They must only help reclaim it from the desert.
That is all? Just dig up your house.
It is no simple task. We must all pitch in to honor the gods.
People know his vision is a true one.
It is good to honor your father, Kawa.
The savior of Letopolis.
Let us have some honey dates now. And... Are you alright, Bayek?
Are you unwell? Are you unwell?
Gods be against you, Tahaka. All that you do. Senu. Aya. Where are you, my love? Khemu. I'm failing you. Please, don't hate me. Soon I will walk the outer darkness with the Hidden One, leading me into the field of wreaths.
There now. Good boy. May the gods smile upon you.
Stripped of armor, weapons, and coin. Where to begin? Now, to hurry before the wind erases the tracks.
Alrighty, so we're actually going to be moving about 450 meters. It does appear that we've pretty much lost all of our gear, so all we have is our fist.
Then, the Scarab.
Does look like we're able to kind of pick up on these tracks, but obviously we want to get to our objective before this storm comes in and erases all of this progress. Let's stop under this tree so we can get some shade here real quick. Starting to get a little warm. And that way, let's see, it looks like we have quite a bit of units. We've actually located where I'm guessing most of our armor is going to be at. Does it look like we are going to have to work our way into this compound without being detected. And it looks like we have just a few guards. It doesn't look to be too many, but it's going to be in our best interest to not spook them by any means, considering that we do not have any gear outside of what is on the left hand. Now, it does look like I'm actually going to be able to climb up here. And then once we're all the way up at the very top, we should be able to hopefully get inside of here without being detected. Things appear to be going good so far, but obviously we want to continue to keep it that way. I am tempted to assassinate this guy, but I think we should probably play this the more safe approach and just slowly work our way inside of this building. Now let's see what this guy does here real quick, because I have a feeling that he's going to be going into this building, and we should be able to go choke him out here real fast.
They should have stayed in the shadows.
Alright, so we're going to leave the exact same way that we came in for the most part, considering that we don't want to be alerting everybody to our presence. At the moment, we kind of have the advantage, considering that nobody really knows what's going on, they don't know anything about us, and so if we can keep it that way, it'll make our life a lot easier in the long run. Now, of course, we're going to go work our way all the way about 500 meters. We're going to go assassinate the Scarab, considering that the betrayal, man, the betrayal. I am very hurt inside. I don't know if you guys can tell from my voice, but I'm not a big fan of people stabbing me in the back like that, man. What was that all about? I realize that you're a little angry, but, I mean, come on. We brought you a wooden toy from your child. You know, you should be pretty happy with us. But instead, he decided to betray us, and as he will soon find out, we are not a big fan of that. And we are going to enact revenge and destroy him at all cost. Now, in just a moment, we're going to be doing a little bit of reconnaissance, because I'm going to venture and say that there's probably going to be quite a bit of military presence in this area. It's going to be in our best interest to start uncovering where everybody is currently at. So as you guys can tell, it looks like we have about 7 or so guys currently on the rooftop. I'm going to venture and say maybe a few more inside, but for the most part, most of them appear to be on the rooftop, as well as a large majority are actually inside. So, kind of more of a minority on the top, it looks like.
They will attack on sight here.
Really hope these guys don't scream. Alright. So we need to take care of these two guys at least to start with, and then obviously as we work our way up to the top, we will soon find out that there will be more guys to worry about. We may not have to worry too much about the guy on the complete other side. I don't think his eyesight's going to be that good, and if it is, then I guess we deserve what's coming to us. Alright, so that guy was not spooked just yet. However, we do have another guy on this left-hand side, which could pose a problem. I am tempted to break out the bow and just start rapid-firing these guys in the face, but as they are level 19, they're going to be a little bit more tricky than some of the other ones. This may be a moment where I need to break it out, but I'm hoping that this guy will stay away. Actually, let's try to switch over to the sleeping darts and see if we can make these guys go to sleep. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna assassinate you. I hope you don't mind. Let's go over to these other guys real quick, and we're gonna take care of them as well. Actually, I might just break out the bow, though. Save us the hassle. That is one very effective way at taking care of these guys. We do have a big guy coming over, so I'm curious to see what he's going to think of all of this. Alright, well obviously you guys can tell he's not a big fan. However, I don't really care what his feelings are, and he's actually been taken care of. Does not appear like I can jump all the way on this guy, at least from this angle. So let's see how to go about this next. So we do have a couple more guys down there. Obviously, now I'm not going to be able to just simply jump right on this guy from all the way over here. But if I jump inside of there, I might be able to whistle him over and drag him into this hay bale, though. Ah, that guy was actually able to successfully get us there. However, I don't think it's going to matter here in just a moment as I beat this guy into the next century.
So, this is how a dream dies. I could have built something to last an age.
And Goopa could have sung stories of your accomplishments.
There are things I regret. We all labor for higher powers. We are all enthralled to greater forces. There is no escape. I am but one in the Order of Ancients. This victory will bring you no peace.
It is not peace that I seek. It is not for my soul that I walk this path.
The Order of Ancients will remember me as the bringer of waters and the builder of cities!
Or the desert will blow in and scatter the dream of Metropolis like dust.
Mother! I'll cut
Take care of him. Try to make him understand if you can.
You have brought blood and death to my house.
You are blind. But now you must open your eyes. Your husband was the Scarab. He did this. Your father was tortured and scarred by this man, as were so many others.
No!
It is up to you to raise your boy into the light, out of the blood and shadows of his father's legacy. I'm sorry, my son.
Good news, Layla. Aya's DNA has finished sequencing. You can sync with their memories now. They're pretty fragmented, but you should be able to dip in for a little while.
I walk on your water.
Okay. Weird.